We have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for the semifinal collision. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 20. We have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Texas. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. We'll try to run it with the option. Pitch to the back. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
He'll hand it off. They'll tackle him at the 27. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. The back's got it. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. What a catch! Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll hand it off. powers through. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Play action fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game. The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage for a first down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
The pass is incomplete just across the goal line. Early drama here in this playoff game. It's a 4-point play. They try to convert on third down in the red zone. He escapes the pocket. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looks pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get him to third down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into...
Look out, he's in the clear. The 50, the 40. He's past the 30. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Longhorns, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Oh, the kicking team makes the recovery. Well executed onside kick.
Well, that was a big risk, but they say fortune favors the brave, and that decision was really brave. Borderline crazy, but hey, you can't complain too much. It worked out this time.
Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback's got it on the option. And the defense there to smother that option play.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
The back's got it on the pitch. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option. The Buckeyes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. And then first down, right back to the running game.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
He shreds the tackle. The junior able to bring him down quickly. So now it's third and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Oh, looks like the defense jumped offside there. If that's the case, this will be a first down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. Defense picks it up on the run.
What a great job by this defense of stringing out that option and making the quarterback hesitant on whether to keep or to pitch. And because he was hesitant, it allowed the defense to get to him to knock that ball loose.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. The pocket breaking down. The sure hands. It's Winston. Egregious roughing the passer call. Automatic first down. Let's hope the quarterback is okay. So a new set of downs to work with after the roughing the passer penalty on third down. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide-open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
Gets the first and still running. They'll carry his steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Boy, between this offensive line and this back, it's been a lot of fun to watch this offense tonight. You know, he's now over 100 yards on the game tonight. This is an evening he'll remember for a long time.
On the move now. Using his legs on the scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's how you get after the quarterback. This is a great play by the defense of being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. And, man, how about the
end zone ahead? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns. Hey, great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the two-point try.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery.
Chris, I just don't understand the logic here to go for this onside kick so early in the game, but I guess you can appreciate the boldness.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving. Buckeyes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. The pass rush closing in. He'll throw it now. Pass is incomplete, but a flag is down in the backfield. They may have roughed the quarterback. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense comes to the line with a first down. The defense is going to have to overcome that costly 15-yard penalty. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Pressure is coming. Moves out of the pocket. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs. Here we go. Third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Hand off to the single back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense stays on the field. We're going to go for it on fourth down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ohio State. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looking to throw it on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Winston. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And looking to throw now on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Winston. Breaks loose. Look at that. He's still going. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Longhorns. The big tight end would not be denied. What a play.
What a great example of why this tight end is one of the top tight ends in college football. This guy's got great speed, but he also has the power to be able to break through those arm tackles and take it to the end zone.
It's incomplete. A dangerous pass there. Almost picked off in the end zone. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Sacked, dropped at the 3. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Will we see more offensive firepower on display, or is the defense going to step up as we head to the second quarter? On the move now. Gets rid of it on the move. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down. The Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. Looking to scramble. Heaves it deep down the middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Quarterback shaking off that hit, but the roughing the passer penalty gives the offense 15 and a 1st down. Bringing pressure. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Trying for a touchdown here. Caught near the goal line. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's 3rd and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one. And now they're in business.
The Buckeyes looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. They feed the fullback this time. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. 2nd down and goal upcoming. And the fullback going nowhere. Like they stop him for a loss. Buckeyes looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Play action fake, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Looking for a man. Moves out of the pocket. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play. And then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking for the wideout. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Handoff here from the shotgun. As the 1st down is still going. In the clear at the 25. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
Well, that gain will give them some breathing room. What a good job of being able to get them out of that hole. They're inside their own 5-yard line. And on the other hand, the defense, what a missed opportunity. You had them pinned back, a chance to really, at the very least, affect.
He's in the clear. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Longhorns pick up enough to get a first down there. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Second down play coming up for this offense.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
On the run here. Lets it go. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On third down, he drops to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. He makes the grab. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
Boy, the timing here is essential between the quarterback and the receiver. You got to find that window between the linebackers. He does it, puts the ball right on the money, and then how about the speed after the catch by the receiver for the touchdown?
And he'll make it into the end zone to increase the lead even more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a fourth down try. Can they get something going here? It's a deep shot to the right. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. Touchdown, Buckeyes. That's how you finish a play.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in this football game.
Coach makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion. And he drops back in the gun. He escapes the pocket. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
All I can think of is maybe they saw something in the first quarter that made them think that an onside kick would work here. But they came up a bit short. Now we'll see if their defense can hold them and limit the damage.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. On the run here, lets it go. Grabbed by the receiver. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Offense facing second and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
What a great job there by the defense, reading that play, pursuing to the football. Nice loss of yardage there on second and goal. Now it's third and goal for the offense.
Look at a throw on third and goal. And he's got it. Touchdown, Longhorns.
We're going to get the touchdown here, but let's circle back to the start of this drive. This is why good field position is so critical. They start this drive in good field position, and it puts the defense under immediate pressure from the start.
He makes the grab, a successful 2-point try, and they bump the lead up even more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. First down. Looking to throw the football. On the move now. A deep shot, but he paid for it. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
The Buckeyes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. The defense showing blitz here. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. So after the massive play, it's first down just outside the red zone now. And the back now goes in motion. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. The Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. But crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Turns it loose downfield. Pass is incomplete, but there's a penalty marker down. Might be roughing the quarterback. Offense comes to the line with a first down. The defense going to have to overcome that costly 15-yard penalty. Tries to get it to the running back. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity.
Touchdown, Ohio State. This passing game is still on fire. Now they'll go for a 2-point conversion. Kirk, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. That's exactly what we saw right there.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Defense is coming after him. Breaking free at the 35. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Gets made on the out route. The offense will take their first time out of the half. The talk strategy here. Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Short throw complete to the tight end. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. There's a 1st and 10 play. Here's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The receiver grabs it. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. Trying to knock it through from 44 yards away. He got it. The field goal's good.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Looks like one more play here before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. He'll try a pass here. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Now the offense is set up with a short field. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Delivers quickly to the left side. It's intercepted, trying to fire it into a tight window. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. The offense backed up, beginning this drive near their own end zone. The pocket breaking down. Here's the target, and it's complete. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games he just dreamed about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been...
Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State...
Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack. Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
They'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get him behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
The pass falls incomplete. A big fourth down stop for this defense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes the catch downfield. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Looking right. This one caught. Touchdown, Texas. Great connection there for 6 points. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. After one explosive play, the offense suddenly moves inside the opponent's 45. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Rodgers. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening down. 1st down to the 27. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost him.
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that 1st down.
They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. The Longhorns lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick completion to the tight end. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a 1st down. This offense in good scoring position now.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down. Longhorns are in the red zone now. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Even in a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a 1st down and goal. Longhorns looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. So from the 9-yard line, it's 2nd and goal. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Touchdown, Longhorns. They are pouring it on now. Well, just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, we need you guys to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today, Kurt.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Moves out of the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Man, I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down. The Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Looking deep downfield to the left. And he hauls it in to the 15, still going. And it's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Grab behind the line. It's Rodgers. Defense makes the stop. The screen pass doesn't produce a first down, and now it's fourth down. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
First down and more. He's still running. Touchdown, Texas. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On first and 10, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. So second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. Hit just as he throws the ball.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. The Buckeyes will look to convert here on fourth down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Pressure is coming. It's another deep shot. Can't connect on the long throw. Incomplete. A fourth down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss in the play. Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now second down and 14. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. First and 10 from the 11. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. In these playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle with a shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. And let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the fourth quarter. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looks right for a quick completion. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
It can be hard sometimes in the pre-snap, but if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside, and the secondary pounced on that screen.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Caught over the middle. It's Winston. Touchdown, Longhorns. This offense is still clicking.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. Looking deep to the right side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Buckeyes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. And he'll drop back here on third down. He escapes the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
They're trailing by this much in the fourth quarter. The defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin.
Looking deep down the left side. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, I thought they had a real chance here to be able to cut into this lead, but the quarterback gives it back to the defense, and the climb just got much steeper as they're running out of time here in the fourth.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. He's got it in the open. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Texas.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. We're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the misfire in the onside kick, it goes out of bounds, and the offense will take over right there. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
So check it out. Here comes the field goal team. They are a long way out, putting a lot of trust in the kicker here.
Now, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Looking for his big tight end. He's got his man wide open. Throws out the stiff arm. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board.
Incompletion makes it second down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. On the move now. He bought some time, now lets it go. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
It's almost like they don't have another receiver to throw the ball to. This guy's been making all kinds of plays today, and this time he decides to show off some fancy footwork and somehow stays in bounds.
Makes a quick catch. Touchdown, Ohio State. This offense really clicking.
I love the fact they didn't give up today. This has not been a great game for them, but the fact that they're still fighting late says a lot about the character of this football team.
And he gets into the end zone to further cut into this lead. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And there's the handoff. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. It's a quick tackle, but a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 15-yard line. The Longhorns are looking to keep this drive going. Running back grabs it on a screen. Putting toward the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
He's got it inside the 15. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Looking to scramble. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They drag him down after a big game. Ball moved all the way to the 38. So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's looking deep again. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Spot in the natty at stake. This defense is being shredded. Kirk, what can they do differently to stop this guy?
Man, I don't know. I mean, I would just keep trying to come up with double coverage or blitzing, something to try to slow down not just the receiver, but got to pressure the quarterback. But right now, the receiver's just in a zone. Sometimes you get into that spot, and it's so hard to get you out of it. Right now, if I were this quarterback, keep throwing.
And the ball to the ground. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover. The Longhorns offense takes the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play.
Well, these guys just won't let up. Another big positive gain here in the passing game from this offense. This is one of those games you kind of look forward to the film study. You get through things on Saturday night. Maybe you go over there on Sunday to the facility, and on Monday as a team, you break down the film. They'll be pretty happy when they get the chance to look at this one.
Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger.
I'm taking over a 6 and 6 game. Michigan went 6 and 6. They were undefeated until you played them the big game.